Hey, I'm Amy, I crochet and I sometimes make videos about it. Today, I'm going to make a tier list for crochet hooks. When I learned that not all crochet hooks were the same, I immediately set out to find the best one and I never looked back. I don't know how many crochet hooks is the normal amount to have, but this is my collection and today is their judgment day. I'm going to start out with Susan Bates. The Susan Bates hooks that I have are all aluminum inline hooks. I like these hooks, but they are not my favorite. They don't slide in and out of stitches very nicely, and the pointy tip can cause yarn splitting. So I am going to give the Susan Bates crochet hooks a B. Next are these unbranded tapered aluminum hooks, and these honestly suck. Not only are they not ergonomic, but for some reason, at least for me, the yarn seems to fall off of these hooks so easily. They are so frustrating to use, so they get an F. Up next is a steel 1.5mm hook from Hobby Lobby. This is their store brand and I was really impressed with it. It's a lot smoother than the 1.5mm Susan Bates hook that I have, and the handle is really nice. My only complaint is that I wish the shaft, this part, was a little bit shorter. I sometimes tend to find myself holding onto it, which defeats the purpose of the ergonomic handle. I think I'll give this one an A. Up next, we have these acrylic or some kind of plastic jumbo hooks. The smallest one I have is 11.5mm, and the biggest one doesn't say what size it is. I think it's 25mm. I don't really have any other jumbo hooks to compare these to. I don't think they make jumbo hooks out of any other material except maybe bamboo. I haven't seen that in my local stores. But in my experience, these hooks aren't very smooth or easy to use. It could be the yarn I'm using, but my arms always tire out so fast when I do jumbo crochet. But I feel like the hooks are a big part of it, and I feel like they could definitely be better. So they get a C. Now these next two brands better thank me for the free advertising. Next is our first S-tier crochet hook. When I set out to find the best crochet hooks, Clover definitely hit the mark. They are extremely smooth and have a great ergonomic handle. My favorite is this 0.9mm hook. It is much easier to use than the other micro crochet hooks that I've tried. My only complaint is that they don't make steel 8mm hooks. I have one of their plastic 8mm hooks, and this is actually my second one because the first one snapped a few hours after I started using it. Oh no! And I don't know if you can see, but this one has glue on it because it also started to break a little, but I caught it in time before it completely broke. If I'm using an 8mm hook, I usually go for the Susan Bates one solely because this one breaks so easily. Otherwise, this would be my go-to because it is a lot more comfortable and it makes the stitches a little bit more tighter than the Susan Bates does. And last but not least, another addition to our S tier. This is a tulip crochet hook. I guess it goes without saying I use this one the most. The label is almost completely rubbed off. I have no complaints about this brand other than the fact that they also don't make an aluminum 8mm hook. Just like the Clover, it is amazingly smooth and it has a comfortable handle. I think that the Clover and the Tulip crochet hooks are very, very similar. I often forget that this one is Clover and this is Tulip. This one's 4mm and this one's 5. The only reason I would say I like Tulip better is because every now and then I can feel the shaft like very slightly lift out of the hook or the handle, which worries me, scares me when that happens. I've never had that happen with the Tulip. I really want to try the Tulip 8mm hook, which again is plastic sadly, but I think that would help me better compare the two of them. Or maybe Tulip can send me a free sample of that 8mm hook for all the nice things I've been saying about them. Well, that's all for today. Thanks for watching. If I'm missing any good crochet hook brands, please let me know in the comments. I would love to check them out.